Welcome to my channel. Have you ever wanted to speak English in daily life, but you don't know the right words? You want to speak in a shop, with a friend, or at work, but your mind goes blank. You know the words in your head, but when it's time to speak, your tongue feels heavy. You smile, you nod, you want to say something, but nothing comes out. I understand this feeling very well. Because many people start learning English with books and grammar, but when real life happens, they don't know how to use it. But here's the good news. Daily life English is not hard. You don't need big words. You don't need long sentences. You only need to write short sentences that you can use again and again. And when you use them, they will become a part of you. You will speak without thinking too much. You will feel more confident every day. In this video, I am going to teach you real English you can use from the moment you wake up in the morning till you go to sleep at night. These are the words you can use at home, in the shop, with friends, at work, in school, and even with strangers. I will show you how to start a conversation, how to answer quickly, and how to sound polite and friendly. And here's my promise. You will not just listen in this video. You will speak. You will repeat after me. You will imagine real situations. And you will start using these sentences today. So stay with me till the end, because every chapter will give you new sentences you can use right now. And if you watch till the last chapter, you will have the power to speak English in your daily life. From morning till night. Let's start. Chapter 1. Morning routine. Start your day. In English, the way you start your morning can change your whole day. And the way you start speaking English in the morning can change your whole life. So, imagine this. You wake up, open your eyes, and the first thing you say is in English. You don't wait. You don't think later. You begin right now. Let's start with the moment you wake up. You can say, "Good morning," to yourself, even before you talk to anyone. This is your first step. If you have family at home, greet them. "Good morning. How are you today?" Or "Did you sleep well?" These are short, easy, friendly sentences. When you say them, your day feels warm, and you start building your English habit without pressure. Now, you are getting ready for the day. Maybe you are brushing your teeth. This is the perfect time for self-talk. Self-talk is when you talk to yourself in English. You can say, "I'm brushing my teeth. I'm washing my face. I'm getting ready for work." You are not talking to another person, but your brain is listening. And every time you do this, your brain becomes faster with English. Let's move to breakfast. You can tell your family, "Breakfast is ready," or "I'm making breakfast." If someone makes it for you, you can say, "Thank you for breakfast." You see, daily life English is not about long speeches. It is about small, clear, kind sentences that you can use every single day. When you sit down to eat, you can say, "Let's eat," or "This looks delicious." If you want to offer something, say, "Do you want some bread?" Or "Would you like tea?" These short sentences make you sound natural and polite. Remember, politeness in English is often shown with please and thank you. For example, "Please pass the salt," or "Thank you for the tea." Now it's time to leave the house. Before you go, you can say, "I'm going now. See you later," or "Have a nice day." If someone is leaving before you, you can say, "Take care," or "Have a good day at work." These are powerful because they are real English expressions that make people feel good. And when people feel good talking to you, you will feel good speaking English. You might be thinking, "But I don't have anyone to speak English with in the morning." That's okay. This is where self-talk becomes your best friend. As you get dressed, say, "I'm putting on my shirt," "I'm wearing black shoes today," or "It's sunny, so I don't need a jacket. These sentences might feel small, but they are the building blocks of fluency. Let's make it a little more fun. You can even talk to objects around you in English. For example, when you make coffee, you can say, "Hello, coffee. You will wake me up today." It may sound silly, but it works because you are practicing without fear, and your brain remembers words better when you connect them to feelings or fun. Here's something important. The tone of your voice in the morning matters. Speak with a smile. Even if you are alone, smile when you talk in English. Smiling changes the sound of your voice, makes you sound friendlier, and makes speaking feel easier. Now, I want you to imagine your whole morning in English. You wake up, good morning. You brush your teeth, I'm brushing my teeth. You make breakfast, I'm making eggs today. You sit down, let's eat. You get ready, I'm wearing my blue shirt. You leave, see you later. Have a nice day. Just like that. You have already spoken English 6 or 7 times before even leaving your house. And the best part? You didn't have to think too hard. You used simple, short sentences that anyone can learn. I want you to feel proud right now, because starting your day in English is not just learning words. It is training your brain to think in a new language. Every good morning, every thank you, every see you later is a brick in the wall of your fluency. And the more bricks you add, the stronger your English will become. So tomorrow morning, I want you to do this. Pick 3 or 4 of these sentences and use them as soon as you wake up. Repeat them every day. You will see the change in just 1 week. You will start thinking in English without trying. And remember, this is just the beginning. We have started inside the home, where it is safe and comfortable. But real life doesn't stay inside. You will go outside, meet people, and speak to strangers. And that's where your English will grow even faster. In the next chapter, we will step out of the house together. I will take you to the shop and the market. You will learn the exact sentences you need to buy something, ask for prices, and talk politely to shopkeepers. You will see how easy it is to make English part of your everyday life, not just at home, but everywhere you go. Chapter 2. At the shop or market, everyday buying and selling. Now it's time to step outside. You've already started your morning in English, and you feel confident. You have said, "Good morning." You've talked to yourself while getting ready, and you have left home. Now, imagine you walk into a small shop or a busy market. This is the perfect place to use your English in real life. The first thing you need is a friendly greeting. When you enter the shop, you can say, "Hello," or "Good morning." If it's afternoon, say, "Good afternoon." These are small, but they make the shopkeeper or cashier feel respected. A friendly start makes the whole conversation easier. Now let's say you see something you want to buy. You can ask, "How much is this?" This is one of the most useful sentences in English for shopping. You can also say, "What's the price of this?" or "How much does this cost?" Keep it short, keep it simple. If you want more than one, say, "Can I have 2 apples?" or "I'd like 3 bananas, please." The word please is very powerful. It shows respect and makes your English sound polite. Always try to add please when asking for something. Sometimes you may need to ask if the shop has something. You can say, "Do you have milk?" or "Do you sell bread?" If you want to be even more polite, say, "Excuse me, do you have milk, please?" See how soft and kind that sounds. People are more willing to help when you speak like this. Now let's practice a short dialogue. You, "Good morning." Shopkeeper, "Good morning. How can I help you?" You, "Can I have 2 apples, please?" Shopkeeper, "Sure. Anything else?" You, "Do you have bread?" Shopkeeper. Yes, we do. It's over there. You. Thank you. How much is it? Shopkeeper. $2. You, here you go. Thank you very much. Shopkeeper. You're welcome. Have a nice day. See, you just had a complete shopping conversation in English, and you only used short, simple sentences. You didn't need big grammar. You didn't need long words. You just needed the right phrases. Here's another tip. When you listen to the shopkeeper's answer, listen for numbers, directions, or simple words like yes, no, over there, finished, out of stock. These are the key words that tell you what to do next. If you don't understand, it's okay to ask again. Sorry, can you say that again? Or, I didn't understand. Can you repeat, please? This is very normal, even for native speakers. When it's time to pay, you can say, I'd like to pay now, or simply hand the money and say, here you go. If you're using a card, you can say, can I pay by card? Or do you take credit cards? After paying, always say, thank you, or thanks a lot. This small habit makes people remember you in a good way. Let's add another short dialogue, this time at a market stall. You, hello? Seller, hi there. What would you like? You, I'd like a kilo of tomatoes, please. Seller, sure. Anything else? You, do you have onions? Seller, yes, 1 kilo for $1. You, great. I'll take that too. How much in total? Seller, $2. You, here you are. Thank you very much. Seller, thank you. Have a nice day. Look at that, another real-life conversation done in English. Here's the emotional part one want you to feel. You're already able to shop in English after learning just a few lines. This means English is not some faraway dream. It is already in your hands. You are already using it in real life. And every time you use these sentences in a shop, your confidence grows like a tree. I want you to practice this. Even if you are not going to a shop today, pretend you are. Take some fruit from your kitchen, put it on a table, and practice talking to an imaginary shopkeeper. Speak out loud. Hello, how much is this? Can I have 2 bananas, please? Do you have bread? Thank you very much. Have a nice day. It may feel silly at first, but this is powerful training for your brain. When the real moment comes, you will speak without fear. Now, we have learned to start our day in English at home and to shop in English outside. But there is one more place where daily life English becomes even more fun when talking with friends. In the next chapter, we will meet friends, greet them, and have simple, friendly conversations in English that make relationships stronger. You will see how to ask questions, give answers, and make your friends smile with your words. Chapter 3, Talking with Friends, Building Connection. Now you've spoken English at home in the morning. You've gone outside and used English at the shop or market. You already feel more confident. But one of the most beautiful parts of daily life English is when you use it with friends. Speaking with friends is not just about words, it's about connection. It's about sharing feelings, making each other smile, and feeling closer. Let's start with the simplest and most common way to begin, hi or hello. These are short, but they open the door. You can also say, hey, how are you? This question is used all the time in English. If you want to sound even friendlier, you can add the person's name. Hey, Ollie, how are you? Now, how do you answer this? If you feel good, you can say, I'm fine, thank you. I'm good, thanks. And you? Pretty good. How about you? Notice something. After you answer, it's polite to ask back. And you? Or how about you? This shows that you care about the other person. Let's say you meet a friend on the street. You can start with, "What are you doing today? Where are you going? Are you free later?" If you want to make a plan, you can say, "Let's go for tea. Want to grab some lunch? Shall we meet at the park?" The word let's is very useful. It means let us and is used for suggesting something you can do together. For example, let's watch a movie. Let's walk to the cafe. If your friend suggests something and you agree, you can say, "Sure, sounds good. Great idea." If you can't go, you can say, "Sorry, I can't today. Maybe another time. I'm busy now, but thank you." The most important thing is to answer with kindness. Even if you say no, you can still sound friendly. Let's look at a short friendly dialogue. You, "Hey Sarah, how are you?" Friend, "I'm good, thanks. How about you?" You, "I'm fine. What are you doing today?" Friend, "Not much. Just shopping." You, "I'm free. Let's go for tea." Friend, "Sure. Where?" You, "The new cafe near the park." Friend, "Sounds good. See you there." See how simple that was? Just short sentences, but you already made a plan with your friend. Here's another important tip. Don't worry about making mistakes. Friends are the best people to practice with because they care about you, not your grammar. If you forget a word, you can describe it with other words. For example, if you forget the word umbrella, you can say, "The thing for the rain." Your friend will understand, and you will keep talking. Sometimes, you may just want to chat without any big plan. In English, this is called small talk. You can ask about the weather. "It's hot today, isn't it?" "It's raining again." You can ask about family. "How's your mother?" "Is your brother still working in the city?" You can ask about hobbies. "Are you still playing football?" "Did you watch that movie we talked about?" These little questions keep the conversation alive. They make your friend feel important, and they help you practice English without stress. The emotional magic here is real. When you speak English with friends, you are not just learning a language. You are building memories. You are creating moments where English becomes part of your friendship. Every laugh, every smile, every shared cup of tea makes your English feel natural. I want you to imagine this. One day, you and your friend will remember a conversation in English that made you laugh so much, or a plan you made in English that led to a beautiful day. Those are the moments when English stops being just a subject you study and starts being a living, breathing part of your life. So here's your practice homework. Think of 3 friends. Write down one sentence you can say to each of them in English today. Maybe it's "How are you?" Maybe it's "Let's meet tomorrow." Then, actually say it when you see them or send it as a message. You will see how natural it feels the next time. Now, we've learned to speak English at home, in shops, and with friends. But what about more serious places? What about situations where you need to sound a little more professional, like at work or at school? In the next chapter, I will show you how to speak confidently in these situations, how to ask for help, how to give information, and how to keep your tone polite and respectful. You will see that professional English can also be simple, and you already know more than you think. Chapter 4. At work or school. Speaking confidently now you've spoken English at home, in the shop, and with friends. You feel more comfortable with daily life English. But there's another place where English can make a big difference, at work or at school. Here, the words you use can show respect, teamwork, and confidence. The good news is, even in these serious places, you can still use short and simple sentences that are easy to remember. Let's begin with greetings. At work or school, it's important to start the day politely. You can say, "Good morning." "Hello, how are you today?" If it's afternoon, you can say, "Good afternoon." These greetings show you are friendly and respectful. Now, sometimes you need help. Asking for help in a polite way is a very important skill. Instead of just saying, "Help me," you can say, "Could you help me with this, please? Can you explain this to me, please? I'm not sure how to do this. Could you show me?" The words "please" and "could you" make your request sound soft and polite. This is important because it shows you respect the other person's time. Sometimes you have to give information. Maybe you finished a task. You can say, "I have finished my work. The report is ready. I have sent the email." If you need to tell someone about something urgent, keep it short and clear. The teacher is calling you. The meeting is starting now. You have a phone call. Here's a short dialogue at work. You: "Good morning, John." Colleague: "Good morning. How are you?" You: "I'm fine, thank you. Could you help me with this report?" Colleague: "Sure, what's the problem?" You: "I'm not sure how to make this chart." Colleague: "Let me show you." You: "Thank you so much." See, you just asked for help, explained your problem, and kept the tone friendly and respectful. At school, the sentences are similar. You might speak to classmates. "Can you help me with this question? Do you understand what the teacher said? Let's work together on this project." When speaking to a teacher, keep your tone polite. "Excuse me, could you explain this again, please? I didn't understand this part. May I leave the classroom?" Remember, your tone in professional or formal places is very important. Speak clearly, avoid slang, and use polite words like "please," "thank you," "excuse me," and "may I." These words make a big difference in how people see you. Sometimes, you may need to disagree or say no. In professional situations, it's best to do it politely. Instead of just saying no, you can say, "I'm sorry, but I can't right now. Maybe later. I'm busy at the moment." "I understand, but I think we should try a different way." These sentences let you express yourself without sounding rude. Here's a classroom dialogue. You: "Hi, Maria. Did you understand the homework?" Classmate: "Not really. Did you?" You: "A little. Let's ask the teacher." Classmate: "Good idea." You: to teacher: "Excuse me. Could you explain question 3 again, please?" Teacher: "Of course." By asking politely, you get the help you need and show respect. The emotional spike here is powerful. When you can speak English at work or school, you feel capable. You realize you can handle important situations, not just casual talk. You can join meetings, group discussions, or classroom activities without fear. You start to feel like English is your tool, not your obstacle. I want you to imagine walking into your workplace or classroom tomorrow. You greet people in English. You ask a question politely. You give information clearly. You help someone by explaining something. By the end of the day, you will see how much more confident you feel. Now, we've spoken English in safe spaces like home, in friendly spaces with friends, and in professional spaces like work and school. But there's another challenge waiting for us: speaking to strangers. This can feel scary because you don't know the person and you might be nervous. But if you can speak politely to strangers and ask for help, you can use English anywhere in the world. In the next chapter, we will face this real-world challenge together. You will learn how to ask for directions, how to understand answers, and how to keep the conversation short but clear. You will see that strangers are not scary when you have the right English sentences ready in your pocket. Chapter 5: Asking for Directions. Talking to strangers. Now you have spoken English at home, in shops, with friends, and even in professional places like work or school. You are building a strong English habit. But there is one more step that will make you truly confident: speaking to strangers. This can feel scary at first. Your heart beats fast. You don't know how the other person will react. But here's the truth. If you can speak politely to a stranger, you can speak English anywhere in the world. Let's imagine a common situation: you are in a new place and you don't know where something is. Maybe you're looking for the bus stop, a restaurant, or the nearest bank. You need to ask someone for directions. The first step is to get their attention politely. In English, we usually start with "excuse me" or "sorry to bother you." These are gentle ways to let the person know you want to speak to them. For example, "Excuse me, where is the bus stop?" "Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the bank?" "Sorry to bother you, but where is the nearest restaurant?" Notice that we keep the sentence short and clear. We don't start with a long story, just a polite greeting, then the question. Now, when the person answers, they might say, "It's straight ahead." "Go straight, then turn left." "It's across the street." "It's next to the post office." These are basic direction words. Let's learn some common ones. Straight ahead. Keep going in the same direction. Turn left / turn right. Change direction. Across from, on the other side of the street. Next to, beside something. Behind, at the back. In front of, facing something. If you don't catch everything, it's okay to confirm. You can say, "So it's straight, then left?" "Next to the bank, right?" "Across from the school?" Confirming shows you are listening, and it helps you avoid mistakes. Here's a short example. You. "Excuse me, where is the train station?" Stranger. "Go straight, then turn right. It's next to the big supermarket." You. "So straight, then right, next to the supermarket?" Stranger. "Yes, that's right." You. "Thank you very much." See how polite and short that was? You got the answer, confirmed it, and said thank you. Here's another tip: use your hands when you talk. If you point straight when you say straight, or to the right when you say right, it helps you and the other person understand each other better. Sometimes, the person might give a long answer, and you only understand part of it. That's okay. Just focus on the key words like left, right, straight, next to, or names of places. If you're not sure, you can always say, "I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Could you repeat that slowly, please?" Most people will be happy to help if you ask politely. Now, here's a small trick. If you are too nervous to start with a full question, you can first ask, "Excuse me, do you speak English?" If they say yes, then you can continue. "Can you tell me how to get to the bus stop?" This gives you confidence because you know the other person understands English. Another trick is to use landmarks instead of street names. Street names can be hard to hear or remember, but landmarks are easier. For example, where is the coffee shop near the park? How can I get to the school next to the hospital? This makes it easier for the other person to explain and for you to follow the directions. The emotional magic here is this. When you successfully ask a stranger for help in English, you feel independent. You are no longer afraid to go to new places. You realize that your English is not just for study or for friends, but for real life anywhere. That's a powerful feeling. It's freedom. I want you to practice this, even if you don't need directions today. Stand in front of a mirror and say, "Excuse me, where is the bank?" "Excuse me, how can I get to the bus stop?" Then imagine the person answering, "Go straight, turn left." And you reply, "So straight, then left?" Thank you. Practicing like this will make you calm when the real moment comes. Now, We have learned to use English from morning till night in many situations, at home, in shops, with friends, and even with strangers. But there's one last step to complete our journey. How do we end our day in English? How do we use the evening to review, relax, and connect with people before going to sleep? In the next chapter, I will show you simple evening conversations you can have with family, friends, or even with yourself. You will see how to close your day with English so that tomorrow you wake up ready to start again, more confident, more fluent, and more connected. Chapter 6. Evening Conversations. Ending the day in English. The sun is going down. You are at home now. You have finished work, school, or your daily activities. The day is almost over, but your English learning is not over yet. In fact, the evening is one of the best times to use English because you can relax and talk about your day. No hurry, no pressure, just you, your family, your friends, or even just yourself. You can start with a simple and warm sentence. If you live with family, greet them. How was your day? This is a powerful question because it opens the door for more talking. If they ask you the same, you can answer simply, "It was good," or "It was busy," or "I am tired today." You do not need big, difficult words. Small, true sentences are enough to connect with people. You can also say, "Let's have dinner," or "Let's watch a movie." These are not only sentences. They are invitations to spend time together. And the more you use these words, the more natural they will feel. If you have children, you can practice English with them in the evening. Ask them, "What did you learn today?" Or "Did you have fun at school?" If you live alone, you can still practice. Talk to yourself. You can say, "I am cooking dinner now." "I am relaxing." Or, "I am going to sleep soon." This is self-talk, and it's a great way to keep English alive in your mind even without another person. Evening conversations are also a good time to review the whole day in English. You can do this like a short diary, speaking out loud. I woke up at 7. I went to work. I met my friend. We had lunch. I came home. I watched TV. This daily review will make your memory stronger because you are connecting English to your real life. If you want to make the evening more special, you can send a short message to a friend in English. Something like, "Good night, my friend," or "See you tomorrow." These are small habits, but they build confidence. And when you see your friend reply in English, you will feel a small victory because you are living in English, not just studying it. Sometimes, you might want to share something good that happened in the day. You can say, "I had a great lunch today," or "I learned a new word." You can also share feelings. "I am happy today," or "I am a little sad." Speaking feelings is powerful because it makes your English more real, not just like a school exercise. In the evening, you can also prepare for tomorrow in English. For example, you can think aloud. "Tomorrow I will go shopping," "I will call my friend," or "I have a meeting." Planning in English trains your brain to think in English for the future. If you like watching videos, movies, or listening to music before bed, choose something in English. Even if you understand only a little, it will still help. You can say, "Let's watch an English movie," or "I am listening to English songs." This way, your brain gets English even when you are relaxing. Finally, when it's time to sleep, you can close your day in English. Say to yourself, "I am going to sleep now. Good night." Or say it to your family, "Good night. Sweet dreams." These are small, kind words that make the day end in a nice way. And here is the emotional spike. Now, if you think about it, you can speak English from morning till night. You can wake up in English. shop in English, talk with friends in English, work in English, ask strangers for help in English, and now you can end your day in English. This is not just learning anymore. This is living in English. So tonight, before you sleep, take 1 minute. Say out loud in English what you did today. Say thank you to yourself for learning. Feel proud, because now you are not waiting for someday to speak English. You are already doing it. And the more you do it, the better you will become. In the next moment, I will give you something important, your call to action. Because if you can already speak from morning to night, imagine how much more you can do with practice every day. Call to action after Chapter 6. If this video helped you speak English in your daily life, give it a like. It tells me you want more lessons like this. And if you're ready to use English from morning till night, comment below. I'm speaking daily. I will reply to your comment and cheer you on because I want to see you win. Don't forget to subscribe for more simple, real English lessons. Lessons that don't just teach you grammar, but give you the words, the courage, and the confidence you need for real life. Remember, English is not just a subject you study in school. English is your daily friend, your bridge to the world, and your voice for new opportunities. Use it every day and watch your life change.